yet. I shall free humanity from the binds of fate!
What up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soulcalibur VI. Last video, we were continuing on with the story, and we have made it here to Oschenberg Castle, taking on, I forget his name, but it looks like it's about to come to an end. So, let's see if we could finish it off. So, the journey's end. Aswell unleashed the power of the two swords, warping the very fabric of reality around us. This battle would likely prove to be our last. Alright, conditions and objectives. Your opponent is permanently soul charged and their health recovers over time. Oh, great. Okay, so what can I do? I don't really have that much. Okay, reverse edge follows damage 40, experience 10. Let's do the reversal edge. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
Battle 1. Fight! Oh my! The old era has ended, a new age begins! Victory!
Oh, all right. Okay.
Battle 2. Fight! All right.
I let go of the guard. I let go of the guard. Woo! Okay, that was close. Okay, come on.
To reach my goal, fight! Ready? The power of to victory! Weapon arc! To victory!
Got you. It's over.
Farewell! Ready? It's not over yet. I I shall free humanity from the binds of fate! You are the one I sought.
The torrent of light consumed my body, and I began to slip into unconsciousness. It was finally time to die. But I was ready to accept my fate, no longer afraid of the cold hand of death. The ultimate seed was no more. I had played my part. When I opened my eyes, I was in the ruins of Ostringburg Castle. Our victory was a narrow one indeed, but Aswell's schemes have come to nothing. Zaslamel was standing by my side, and a hushed silence surrounded us. I thanked him for everything he had done for me, and asked what he would do next. I shall continue to observe the world. I wish to see what the future that began today holds. Be proud, Axton. You not only saved yourself, but the world. I parted ways with Zaslamel at the castle, and soon ran into Dion and Natalie. Axton! We were ready to give up. We searched the castle, but found no sign of you, Aswell, or any fragment of the spirit sword. What happened? Were you able to defeat Aswell? I nodded and explained everything that had happened. Incredible! You have done a great deed today. We have seen no evidence of the ultimate seed on our end. Though we are still investigating, I believe we can rest easy for now. Some of the qualifiers still remain, but we have cut off the serpent's head. They should be easy to take care of. Thank you, Axton. We would like to continue working with you. If we discover any new information you could use, we will send a messenger. The location of astral fissures, for example, or growth. Enough talking. We must go, Dion. Indeed. Farewell, Axton. Thank you again for all you have done. As my journey came to an end, I reflected on everything that had happened. Though I had started off fighting for my life, I ended up fighting to protect the world. I thought about what I had achieved and where fate had led me. If I had fulfilled my purpose, what should I do next? I could not decide just yet. For now, I would rest and ready myself for my next journey.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright, Chapter 5, A New Journey. I think I put an end to this, but since it's so short, I say let's keep going. Okay, so we're back in Fendorf, the Black Demon. Actually, since it's red, it means it's a part of the story now that I think about it, so okay, let's go ahead and keep going. After Aswell's defeat, I managed to get mixed up in all sorts of wild adventures. A long time passed in what seemed to be a blink of an eye. But on all of my travels, there was one thing I could never get out of my mind. Grow. Maybe Aswell's maybe the halfway point. I don't know. We'll find out. What had happened to him? Was he even still alive? I realized it was time for me to embark on another journey. I thought back to what happened that day. Grow had fallen into the ravine with Aswell, but Aswell had survived, so it was possible that Grow had too. But even if he was still alive, it was likely that his manifestation had grown far worse. Grow knew exactly how far he could safely push the limits of the manifested power within him. However, when the time came, he purposefully went beyond them. His words echoed in my mind. I know that my mind will not survive if I harness my complete power. The thought depressed me. If that was what had become of him, it was up to me to keep my promise. I spoke to robbers, bounty hunters, and others who made their living in the shadows, all in the hopes of finding clues to Grow's whereabouts. Yeah, that be the Black Demon. You know, he's kinda like that Azure Knight fella way back. I keep well away. Not worth the bounty money if you ask me. Elusive, cruel, devilishly fast, and wilier than a fox. None have survived long enough to even get a good look at him. We got an unspoken rule in the shadows. Some things you just don't do. No matter how much money is on the table. Not unless you got a death wish anyway. Huh? Where is he? Hell if I know. If I did, I'd make a quick buck selling the info to some rich goody two-shoes who wants to play hero. Were you even listening to me? The Black Demon. This was the first lead with potential I had come across. Perhaps this would put me on the path to finding Grow. I thought about my next move. There was a limit to what I could accomplish alone. I needed help. And the only option I saw was the Adval organization. I couldn't be sure the lead was solid. However, this Black Demon definitely sounded like an outsider. So I felt I could be onto something. Natalie and Dayon had told me if they had any information, they would send the messenger. But what was the point of waiting? If my travels had taught me anything, it was that I needed to take the initiative to get anything done. So I decided to contact Adval through a secret channel they had provided for me just in case. And now back in Athens, holding council. Traveling by yourself is a lonely thing, and I missed having good company. The road was long, but eventually I arrived at a town that had seen better days. Following the instructions I had been given, I made my way to a lake on the outskirts of town, and stood there holding an incense burner. Soon, an agent from the Adval organization appeared and guided me to one of the organization's hideouts. Axton, we were expecting you. It has been a while. Dion and Natalie were waiting for me. Apparently, Adval had been keeping close tabs on my movements, and they had known I was coming. When I told them what I was doing, and about this Black Demon, Dion felt silent for some time. Naturally, we have been searching for Grow, but to no avail. Additionally, it has been difficult to continue our search. Even our organization is fractious at times. Grow has been judged to be an outsider, but we are divided on whether he must be dealt with. Aval does not compromise regarding outsiders. However, Grow served us well for many years, and his contributions in the fight against Aswell have made him a hero. Many of us believe it is too soon to pass judgment on him, and so our investigations have stalled while we bicker on what to do. And besides, we do not even know whether he is still alive. I asked them what they thought about the rumor I heard. Well, we have heard those rumors as well. However, we do not know if it is indeed an outsider, and have yet to organize an investigation. And we have no reason to believe this black demon is Grow either. However, if you are willing to help us with a little task, then we can mobilize some of our agents to gather information on it in return. I had no problem helping them, but needed to know what that entailed. It's the astral fissures. Not all have been dealt with. We are working on a way to take care of them ourselves, but you are the most efficient way of doing it that we know of. As ever, our numbers are few. We know you no longer require the power of the fissures, but if you aid us, we will aid you in return. After some thought, I agreed to help. Then it is settled. I shall tell you the location of the astral fissure. You can handle it yourself, I presume. I gave a small nod, and Dion told me the information I needed. Alright. The Western Tamakan Desert. Probably butchered that, but yeah. A new mission. With the information Dion had gave me in hand, I made my way to the newly discovered astral fissure. Zasalamel told me I still had the power to absorb them, and it was time to see if he was right. Alright, conditions. Your opponent's soul gauge fills over time. Defeat them. Okay, it's a Berserker, level 47, that is Siegfried. Okay. Yeah, we can go for that. I'm gonna hate this though because it's a mirror match. The astral fissure was where Dion had said it would be. Unlike Yangguan, the area was relatively unaffected, which was somewhat of a relief. I approached the astral fissure carefully, and a berserker appeared. I risk my honor for victory!
Battle 1. Fight 2.
All right.
This berserker, I want to say he looks almost like that merchant we've been helping. We give him money every now and then.
Is that all? You're no threat. Die. What?
All right.
Man, he caught me, dang it.
Final battle. Fight. Die. Grant me victory. To victory! On my honor! He's gone! This is it! Farewell! Need help? On my honor! He's gone!
Wow, I didn't think he'd run into it, but that works for me.
Farewell! Need help?
The fallen must face death. With the berserker defeated, I walked over to the astral fissure. As I stretched my hand towards the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging at me from the other side. In my mind, I heard a voice from my dreams, and two swords appeared. Which symbol of power would I choose? We've been following the path of Soulcalibur. We continue. Soon the astral fissure vanished. I felt an enormous surge of power flow into me, a power even stronger than what I had felt before. Perhaps it was because my connection with the sword slumbering within the astral fissure had also grown in strength. Whatever the case, it seemed I still possessed the ability to absorb the fissures. It was time to report back to Dion.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright, back to Athens. His request. You've done well. Aval thanks you, and so do I. Once again, I found myself at the Aval organization's base, meeting with Dion and Natalie. Unfortunately, the investigations into Sir Gro's whereabouts are proceeding slowly. However, I have read several reports about what may be the Black Demon. Aval agents in a number of different locations have heard rumors of it while gathering information on outsiders. Our agents' reports contain information on where it was sighted, who it attacked and when, and so on. Alas, we can draw no clear conclusions yet. Worse, these reports raise more questions than answers. With so many sightings spread out over such a large area, it is difficult to imagine that they all correspond to the same entity. In other words, there's a good chance that these leads are red herrings that won't lead me to Gro or the Black Demon. Do you still plan to pursue this demon? I nodded. Dion responded with a deep sigh. Axton, please find Sir Gro. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. I asked this not as part of the organization. This request is from me personally. I asked him what the plan was once Gro, or the Black Demon, was found. If he is found and has lost himself to evil, then the only one with the power to stop him is you. Sir Grow taught me how to fight, but more than that, I owe him my life. It saddens me to say that there are many in Aval who have lost sight of its true purpose, blinded by their lust for power and squabbling for personal gain. But Sir Grow's loyalty and purpose never wavered. Aval needs him now, more than ever. Furthermore, he believed in you. Is that not so? I gave him a small nod. Stop by again soon. In the meantime, we'll do our best to gather more accurate information. Dion and Natalie bid me farewell, and I left the Aval base behind. Alright. You can now accept astral fissure sealing missions. The Aval organization offers substantial rewards for these missions, so try to seal any astral fissures that appear. Okay. Back at Fendorf. Exploration. The information from the Aval organization had hardly been enlightening, but I would surely have been more in the dark had I acted alone. And with that, I began my search for the Black Demon. Alright. Looks like we have to do a little bit of exploring. What lurks in the harbor? With the information I received from the Aval organization to guide me, I went in search of the Black Demon. According to their intelligence, the demon was located in a port town nearby. It makes you wonder, is the Black Demon either Lizard Man or Astaroth? Alright, your opponent has gone berserk, gaining increased attack power. Defeat them. Let's go with guard damage, considering I have no clue who my enemy is. My first thought was, how could it be possible for a Malfested to lurk in this town unnoticed? According to the Aval agent's report, a particularly cunning Malfested had wheedled its way into society by disguising itself as a merchant. While the Black Demon was skilled at covering its tracks, something about this didn't feel quite the same. This Malfested looking acted just like any other human. For a specimen with such guile, interrogation would be pointless. What could I do? I tailed it until night. When it entered a dark, empty alleyway, I approached it. Who's there? I approached silently, and the Malfested bolted. Hastily I followed. I arrived at, or perhaps I should say I was led to, the port. The Malfested stood before me, sword in hand. How did you know? The Malfested was clearly panicked. Without a word, I readied my weapon.
Battle 1. Fight! You!
All right. again. On my honor. Be gone.
Woo! Okay.
Farewell. Ready?
That Malfested was a powerful adversary, true, but it was unlikely that it was the black demon I sought. It was time to follow up on my next lead.
Your soul surges in your body.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the expedition. And I believe we're gonna end it here. So, with this, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, looks like we still have a little bit more to go. Looks like Grow is our objective now. Is he this black demon? I don't know. Let's go ahead and find out. So, like and comment on the video. Subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, see ya. Peace.